Hi students, welcome to Evershine Coaching Center. Myself Shah Faisal sir here. Dear students, in the previous class we have discussed the basics of crop production and management of class 8th. Right? Good. Today, are you really interested to continue this chapter? Yes, absolutely right. Good children. Now, we discuss still more concept related to this crop production and management. So what is that main concept? Today we are going to discuss about the different types of crops. Okay, let me have a small information, okay, the very basic information related to types of crops. Okay, students, already we have discussed what is the meaning of a crop. Now we are discussing the different types of crops, and also we are going to face some questions related to this types of crops also. How the in which other ways the questions can be asked in your final exam. Okay, बच्चों हम क्या कर रहे हैं, क्या करने जा रहे हैं, हम क्रॉप्स के बारे में ऑलरेडी पढ़ चुके हैं. अब हम डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ क्रॉप्स के बारे में पढ़ने जा रहे हैं और इसके कॉन्सेप्ट के रिलेटेड, इस कॉन्सेप्ट के रिलेटेड किस टाइप से क्वेश्चंस आ सकते हैं उसके बारे में भी थोड़ा हम जानेंगे इस सेशन के अंदर. ओके, एंड बिफोर वी स्टार्ट दिस सेशन आई जस्ट लाइक टू टेल यू पीपल, इफ यू हैव नॉट सब्सक्राइब्ड आवर चैनल, so please do subscribe it now itself and click the bell icon so that you can find our latest updates and notifications. Our YouTube channel is Evershine Coaching Groups. You can subscribe to this channel. Let's begin off by today's session. Children, one thing you may have seen around 10,000 BC, around 10,000 BC, human beings were known as nomads. Okay, human beings were known as nomads. Okay, now what is exactly the meaning of nomads? Means these are the peoples who were not staying in one place. एक जगह में वो नहीं रहते थे, वो बस उनका काम क्या था, in search of food. Okay, actually their work was in search of food. They are moving from one place to another place. That is called as nomads. Okay, वो फूड के लिए, खाने के लिए एक जगह से दूसरे जगह को फिरते रहते थे अराउंड 10,000 BC. Actually they used to eat raw fruits, vegetables. Okay, they used to eat, वो क्या खाते थे, raw fruits, okay, and next vegetables, meat, okay, of animals, etc. So these are the things actually they were eating. And also children's, it was much later than that agriculture was discovered and human beings started growing crops. After some time they got to know about agriculture. And later they started growing crops. Okay, once they got to know about agriculture, जब उनको थोड़े दिनों के बाद, थोड़े सालों के बाद उनको agriculture मालूम पड़ा, एग्रीकल्चर किस तरह से करते हैं, उसके बेनिफिट्स क्या हैं, उसके बाद में वो क्रॉप्स को तैयार करना शुरू किए, क्रॉप्स को ग्रो करना शुरू करें. ओके, नाउ क्रॉप्स वी कैन क्लासिफाई इन डिफरेंट टाइप्स. ओके, नाउ लेट वी क्लासिफाई दिस क्रॉप्स इन डिफरेंट टाइप्स. यूजुअली वी क्लासिफाई द क्रॉप्स, ओके, एज पर द फूड व्हाट दे प्रोवाइड, राइट, एज पर the food what they provide us. And also it is based upon the season, because if you want to grow any crop, okay, it needs particular temperature, particular amount of water. It means nothing but the geographical conditions. Every crop has its own geographical condition. As per the geographical condition, the climate, temperature, okay, etc. Okay, based on this climatic condition, the crops can be cultivated, the crops can be grown. Now crops can be classified as, we can classify the crops, okay, crops can be classified as, like we call it as cereals. Okay, we can classify it as cereals. Then we can call them as fruits. We can use the crops in different ways. So we classify the crops as cereals, fruits, vegetables, okay, oil seeds, nuts, okay, and sugar crops, etc. So we can classify the crops in different ways. And also the crops can be classified. Based on season. Also we classify the crop based on season in which they grow. Now in our country, if we are going to speak as per our country, okay, the crop means India. The crops in India we classify as, Kharif crop and Rabi crop. Okay, in our country we classify the crops into two types, generally in two types, that is Kharif crops and Rabi crops. Already we have discussed about Kharif crops and Rabi crops in our previous class. I hope you have seen, but still let me see once again what exactly this Kharif crops, in what condition are it's nothing but in this season actually we used to grow this. So usually the Kharif crops we grow during rainy season. And harvested in the month of October. Example paddy, maize, cotton, etc. So these all were Kharif crops. We grow in rainy season but harvested in the month of October. Similarly, come back to Rabi crops. So Rabi crops usually we plant in the during winter season. हम winter season में क्या करते हैं बेटा, Rabi crops को grow करते हैं. और कब harvest करते हैं? When we are going to harvest it in the month of March or April. So this is the month actually we used to harvest the Rabi crops. Example of Rabi crops like wheat, right? Wheat, and next we had mustard, pea, gram, etc. So this all actually, okay, we had wheat, right? Mustard, pea, gram. We have many, okay, crops, children. So these all are considered as Rabi crops. And also we have pulses and vegetables are generally grown in summer. Pulses and vegetables we grow during summer season. हम क्रॉप्स को सीरियल्स, फ्रूट्स, वेजिटेबल्स, ऑयल सीड्स, नट्स के तौर पर भी क्लासीफाई करते हैं और साथ साथ हम बेस्ड ऑन सीजन के तौर पर भी हम क्रॉप्स को क्लासीफाई करते हैं. जनरली खारिफ क्रॉप्स एंड रबी क्रॉप्स. खारिफ क्रॉप्स को रेनी सीजन में बनाया जाता है, ओके, और अक्टूबर में उसको तैयार करके निकाला जाता है. दैट इज नथिंग बट वी ग्रो इन द मंथ ऑफ रेनी सीजन एंड वी हार्वेस्ट इन द मंथ ऑफ अक्टूबर. And Rabi crops in winter season and harvest in the month of March or April. And we have discussed some examples related to Kharif crops and Rabi crops. Kharif और Rabi crops के हम examples भी देख चुके हैं. और pulses और vegetables को कब तैयार किया जाता है? Usually in the month, we grow during summer season. Yes, children, I hope you have understood the different types of crops and which are the ways we classify the crops. Now let me have some questions. Okay, let me solve some questions. अब हम थोड़े questions को देखेंगे, इससे पता चलेगा कि आपको किस तरह से आपको इस चैप्टर समझ में आ चुका है. Okay, in which way, I mean how much you have understood this concept, we are going to understand here. Okay, please children, be friendly, आराम से freely listen the concept. It's not like hurry burry you want to listen the concept. Because science is a subject, rather than beheading the answers, you need to understand the concept. That is very much important. Okay, you should not forget it. Children, now one small question. Now tell me whether it is true or false. That's it. My question is only to tell true or false. Wheat is a rabi crop. Wheat is a rabi crop. Is it true or false, children? Is the wheat is a rabi crop? No, I am asking you the questions here. Okay. Is wheat is a rabi crop? Tell me fast. Is wheat is a rabi crop? Yes. True. Very good, children. Next question. Let me see. Crops can be categorized on the basis of the type of food they provide. Is it true? Are we going to classify the crops on the basis of the type of food they provide? वो जिस तरह से food को provide करेंगे उस तरह से हम crops को classify करेंगे. Crops can be categorized on the basis of the type of food they provide. Is it true? Yes, it is true. We can also classify or categorize the crops on the basis of food. What type of food they are going to cultivate? Even we can classify them as per the food what they produce. Okay, good. Gram is a kharif crop. Is the gram is a kharif crop? Tell me fast. No, gram is not a kharif crop. So in this way you can expect the true or false questions. Okay, now next question, let me see. Now children, I'll give you a question and I will give you 4 options. In that you need to tell me which is correct. Okay, please listen the question carefully. It's like a KBC. Okay, कौन बनेगा करोड़पति? Right? Yeah. Your time starts now. I won't say. First I will tell you the question. Okay, just only 5 seconds you have to tell me the answer. Let's see. In which category of crops, please listen the question carefully. In which category of crops would you place wheat and rice? In which category of crops would you place wheat and rice? In which category you are going to place wheat and rice? Your options are: option A, rabi crop; option B, kharif crop; option C, fruits; and option D, cereals. Your time starts now. Quick, tell me the answer first. In which category of crops would you place wheat and rice? In which category wheat and rice will come? Both should come in the same category. Tell me fast. Rabi crop, kharif crop, fruits or cereals? Quick. Good, children. Had you guessed what may be the answer? Let's see. The answer is option D, cereals. Okay. Next question, children. Which of the following is a kharif crop? Which of the following is a kharif crop? Option A, linseed. Linseed. If you want to know exactly how it looks, you can just use your Chrome or Google. You can just put this linseed. You can see the image of it, children. Okay. You can get still more knowledge related to this crops. Okay. Option A, linseed. Option B, mustard. Option C, groundnut. Option D, pea. Which of the following is a kharif crop? Your time starts now. Tell me fast. Which of the following is a kharif crop? Linseed, mustard, groundnut, pea. Your time ends now. Had you guessed what may be the answer? The answer is option C, groundnut. So groundnut is a kharif crop. Okay. Next question. Which of the following constitute the food? Which of the following constitute the food that early human beings ate? Which of the following constitute the food that early human beings ate? Okay. Had you understood the question? Which of the following constitute the food that early human beings ate? Means they ate the food, still we are also using it. Okay, that is the meaning of it. Option A, cereals. Option A, cereals. Option B, raw fruits, vegetables and meat. Option C, milk products. Milk products. Option D, none of these. Can you tell me which is the correct answer? Which of the following constitute the food that early human beings ate? Guess what may be the answer? Very good, children. I hope most of you are telling the correct answer. What is the answer? Option? Option? Tell me the answer first. Option? Good. Option B, raw fruits, vegetable and meat. Okay, I hope you all are enjoying answering these questions. Very good, children. Now, children, let me have some fill in the blanks. Let me see how much you have the clarity. Okay, how much clarity, in what clarity you have understood this concept. Fill in the blanks. Dash crops are planted in winter. Dash crops are planted in winter and dash in March or April. What is the question? Dash crops are planted in winter and dash in March or April. So which crops we plant in winter and dash in April or March or April? Okay, what is the answer? Which crops are planted? That is rabi crops. Very good, children. So rabi crops we plant in winter and harvest in March or April. So you can expect the questions like this also, children. Okay, one more question. Let me see. Dash and dash are grown in summers. Dash and dash are grown in summers. Which are those, children? Yes, that is nothing but pulses and vegetables. Right, children? We have discussed now in today's class. Good. So pulses and vegetables, okay, they are grown in summers. So this is the way you can expect the questions. Okay, you can expect the questions for your 1 marks. Now short answer type questions, children. So if in case if any question is coming from this particular topic, what is the way the question can come in your final exam? Simple. Let me see, the question can be asked for you like this. Define Rabi and Kharif crops. If you want, you can make a note of the question. Define Rabi and Kharif crops with two examples of each. The question can be asked for you like this. Define, or they can ask you the question like this. Write the differences between Rabi crops and Kharif crops. You can expect the question like this also. Okay. Next question. Define agriculture. Define agriculture. Already we have discussed the answer for this, right? Yes, we have already discussed the answer. Define agriculture. Next question. What is staple food? What is staple food? S-T-A-P-L-E. What is a staple food? What is a staple food? See, children, staple means what? Staple food is nothing but the food which forms the main part of our diet. The food which forms the main part of our diet. We are eating so much amount of food, right? We use different types of food. In that, which is the main part? Which is the main part of the of the diet? What we are consuming? हम जो भी खा रहे हैं बेटा, जिसमें जो main part है, उसको हम बोलते हैं staple food. Example: rice, wheat. So this all called as staple food. Okay. Whatever the food we are eating, in that which part is the main part? That main part of the food of our diet is called staple food. Example: rice, wheat, etc. Usually we used to grow them in a large scale, means in a very big field. Usually we grow them in a large quantity, in large amount we grow this. बहुत बड़ी field के अंदर क्या करते हैं बेटा, इसको हम grow करते हैं. बस एक या दो झाड़ नहीं पे कर आई मीन एक या दो झाड़ हम नहीं तैयार करते हैं. We used to grow many plants, many trees, okay, which consume, from which we can consume staple food. So this is what we have discussed from this session. Okay, this is what we have discussed in this session about the different types of crops and the different ways how the questions can be asked. If you have liked this video, do not forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, share this video for your all friends, and please ask your every family member, your relatives, cousins, okay, friends, and even enemies also, okay, for some time. Let they also are the friends. Okay, today they may be enemy, but definitely tomorrow they will be a very good friend. Okay, you should not feel as anyone as enemies. Actually they all are very good friends for you. Okay, anyways, thank you for watching this video. Keep watching and do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you. See you soon.